People think because they know a person for a long time that they actually really know a person. But the truth is, people change. I'm not the same person I was last night. I try to make it a point to learn something every day. Don't let nobody try to teach you or tell you who you are, especially when they don't even know themselves. It's also going to be people out there who don't actually support your change or even believe that your change is real. Some people think that it's just a show or an act that people put on when they say that they change their lives. But you can tell when somebody changed. Just let them talk, because people can only talk about what they know. And I mean, they can try to fool you with a few positive lines or a few smart lines, but if you let them speak enough, you'll figure out what a person is really, really about. And most of those people who try to deny someone's growth have a problem with themselves. Mad because they couldn't change. They can't be a leader and do what they want to do. That's usually the person that knocks the next person for changing their lives. And when you run across these people, you have to just ignore it. You don't argue with them. You don't even hold a conversation with them. It's a vibrational mismatch. And for people who are doing things like that, the best thing you can do is get to know your inner being. And you wouldn't have to do things like that. You wouldn't have to knock the next person. You'd be too focused on what you have to do. This is a problem that a lot of people have in general, not being in touch with their inner being. And that's where low self-esteem and things like that come in. With the average person, in order for them to believe in themselves, they need somebody else to tell them. But you have to understand, in this world, you have to give yourself the confidence. You got to tell yourself you did a good job. And that's what being in touch with your inner being will do. Your inner being knows that you are good enough, knows that you do belong here, knows that you can do it. A lot of us depend on people to tell us, hey man, you're doing a good job. You got to understand, in the real world, people will know that you're doing a good job and they will not tell you, because they are in a space that is lower than you are in, whether that be emotionally, financially, mentally, just in a lower space, period. And that's why it's best not to depend on someone to tell you that you did a good job. You have to know that you did a good job. You have to know that you are good enough. And knowing your inner being will do all of those things for you. And the people who aren't in touch with their inner being, that's why they lack confidence. Won't try to create an idea for themselves. Don't have any confidence in their own brain. Have confidence in somebody else's brain over their own.
So you're a philosopher? Yes. So you're a philosopher? Yes. So you're a philosopher? Yes.